Hey boys, Dingo from the future here. Just want to remind you I stream on Twitch every single day. Here's the link, here's the deck, and without further ado, let's get to the gameplay. Mr. Coffeyette? No, the challenge starts soon, Mr. Coffeyette. Mr. Coffee, no. Is Orvar decent in the mirror? I don't know. I haven't played the mirror enough. 50-minute game. Time to warm up the micro skills. Binding felt like it made the format worse because half the decks are playing it now. I don't know if it made the format worse, but it definitely shook up the format. Because the format used to be like primarily Murktide. And now it's like primarily 4 to 5 color piles. What the fuck? Mr. Coffeyette? Are you okay? Something we need to talk about? Oh my god. He's gone to the dark side. He'll never recover. Account was hacked. Maybe. I kept these thinking that he was playing blue-white. There's no shot. I'm seeing black and red cards right now. That's wild. I kept such a bad hand for this matchup. Thoughtseize, Torok. I'll take the Torok. I was playing Jund. There's a Boseiju in there. I'm scared too. I'm gonna say not blue-white. Mind blown. I'm gonna say what do you think? Oh, what should I say? Waffo would be disappointed. Waffo would be disappointed. He said it's my side deck. Waffo's not mad, just disappointed. Waffo's like that father that would just be like, I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed. He said he's there, and indeed he is disappointed. I'm not mad, just disappointed. No Torok. Alright, not a Torok. This card's Lightning Bolt. The Emperor be wandering over there. What's this? Fury? Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm in danger. Okay, Blood Moons are coming out even though they are Jund. I don't feel like the Blood Moons are that good. Doesn't seem like they're Jund Saga, they're just playing Boomer Jund. I'm bringing in the Orvars. Orvar time. I don't have to finish the league now. Granham, thank you for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. So I just got bamboozled by Coffeyette. I really thought he was playing blue-white. I guess I should just take out the Thoughtseizes. Stream was good, leagues or not. It be like that sometimes. You really do be like that. The Modern Challenge starts in 10 minutes. Oh, that reminds me. Isn't there some like limited thing I was supposed to sign up for? 23. Oh, I missed it. Oh, I missed. Oh, well. I was going to sign up for it with the Disney Fun Bucks and then just take the packs and not play in the event. I have so many Disney Fun Bucks to spend. I have 584 Disney Fun Bucks. I can put back Fury. Yeah, this is the second super qualifier. There was one earlier, an hour ago, but I missed it. Onion with the gifted sub? Hold up. Gift sub. Specific viewer. Onion Lotus. Boom. Gifted tier 1 sub. Pay. Yerp. Onion. Congratulations on redeeming a gifted sub. Welcome back to the Hoodie Gang. The channel points versus the 10 tickets Dodo League. Fair enough. Fair enough. Goiferson. Well, I could push it now. I guess I will. Could be playing Rebirth Effects. Who knows? Maybe Kafai has become a scammer instead of a Boomer Jun player. Although Bobble tips me off that they might not be Boomer Jun. It could just be like Jun Saga. If it's Jun Saga, then I should have left in the Blood Moons. Remember that time Spike boiled you, then bolted your Solitude? I remember. I was there. I had an out-of-body experience, but I was there. Something about that experience just lifted my soul away. I love how people, Spike talks about multitasking. Never forget the time Spike talked about multitasking. Liliana, Fatal Push, Charm. What the fuck? I guess I'll take a Liliana. Guess I can K-command, make them discard, buy back this grief. Since that boiled, Digo never played blue-white. Not wrong. I never played blue-white without Ren and 6 after that. Scarred me. You can take the lands, but you could never take the divinations. Turn grief, make you discard. Finn's Fatal Push. And has to just be swole. There's no way this hand is not swole. Charm, Bolt. Take a charm. I get to draw 3 here. Ashiok, Lily, Ren, and 6. Well, luckily they can only cast one of the 3. I imagine it'll probably be Lily. Should have fetched a second red source at some point. I wasn't paying attention. I just got a whole bunch of black sources, so now I can't cast this Fury unless I draw another land. Jilliana. Not Jilliana. Not gonna bolt that in case I draw my second red source and I'm able to Fury it instead. That's tapped. The humanity. Go. I need to draw an Orvar. I forgot I had Orvar in the deck. That would be a good draw too. Fable. Bolt this one in Cafayette. I think my best advice, I was like thinking about this whole like modern stale thing again, and that it's not exciting. My best advice is that modern is pretty wide open at the moment. You can kind of play a lot of strategies to varying amounts of success, mostly on the better side of success. So I'd say just play a deck you like. Modern kind of allows you a little bit of freedom to play a deck you like as long as it's like tier, you know, 1.5 or higher. Sejude. Can you play 8 rack with Scam and Grief? Is that tier 1.5 or higher? Yeah, the blue-white Wafo twin is playing Jund at the moment. But playing a deck you like is the best way to enjoy Magic. Mill's actually good right now, Zeriak, so you should be grinding more leagues. That's what I'm saying. I think Orvar is surprisingly gonna be good here. I'm just gonna leave how I sideboarded. Maybe Monday Splinters when I'm banned. Praise. Praise, chat, praise. Scales Lantern, that's your playstyle. My first modern deck was Birthing Pod. I picked up all the pieces of Birthing Pod. I was casting Sin Collector. I was having a good time. I built it in paper. When unbanned Copium. It's probably not gonna happen. I'll keep this. It's playable. Picked up Dragon Storm like 5 years ago. Jeesh. KCI is unbannable now. If KCI gets unbanned, I'm just gonna jam so much KCI. I love that deck. Is Splinter Twin too strong in the meta? I don't think it's going to be healthy, but I could be wrong. I don't know. I used to be a KCI player back in the day. Nothing's getting unbanned, but it's fun to speculate. You ever want to dream? That's all we're doing right now. So we're dreaming. Unban Hogak. Now you're speaking my language. Hogak's already legal, so I don't know why we need to unban Hogak. Pioneer's too annoying. I agree. I don't think Pioneer's in a very good spot at the moment, but neither is Modern, so. I think Modern's in a little bit better of a spot. So I don't have Nykthos to deal with. I think Modern's in a fine spot. There's just a lot of forward. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's a lot of lands. And the challenge is starting. Oh god. Now, like, Modern's good right now. The problem with Modern is that there's just a lot of 4 or 5 color mush. Isn't he the guy that never mulligans? Apparently not. Yeah, there's a lot of variety. But at the same time, like, I don't enjoy playing as the 4 or 5 color mush piles. I don't think a lot of people do. I'm not going to say Modern's perfect, even though I play Modern every single day. Half Druid content or comment. Mm -hmm. Just because I play the format every day doesn't mean I'm going to sugarcoat it and say it's perfect. There's a lot of problems with Modern. I don't think any of them are going to get addressed anytime soon. So this is just what we have to accept if we want to play it. Like Ren in 6. That's a problem. I think the Modern's fine. I don't have any issues with Modern. This hand's good. I'll keep this. Turn while Ragavan on the play. Modern's just different now. And it takes time for, like, change to be acclimated to. I think a lot of Modern players also just don't like change. Change is scary. Feels good, man. Always scamming. Yeah, Fable's... I think when Fable first came out, everybody thought it was trash. Hey, Nick Norman, how you doing? You dredging again, Nick Norman? Are you dredging, son? Heat, spell pierce, counterspell, consider. I'm gonna take the heat and the consider. I think a lot of people underrated Fable when it first came out. I know I did. I was like, I don't think this card's very good. Oh boy, was I wrong. Hoping to avoid all these dirty black-red scam players. What, you can't handle a little Dothy? What's wrong with little Dothy? Fable's the best card in Pioneer, hands down. It's the best card in Standard. Actually, Shieldred might be better in Standard. That's because there's not a whole lot of removal for Shieldred in Standard. I guess Shieldred's probably the better card in Standard than Fable. Meat Hook you think Meat Hook's better? Meat Hook does stop, like, wedding announcement and everything like that. So maybe Meat Hook's better. I want to counter this, and that's completely fine with me. Does nothing. Doesn't do new OST chat. What's something non-souls like? Counterspell, spell pierce. Take the hard counterspell. Maybe some... Let me think. What would be a good OST? Some Fire Emblem? No. Some Final Fantasy? Alright, let's look at Final Fantasy. This sucks. I have no pressure against them now. If I draw, they have 2 spell pierces in hand. If I draw a land, then I'll be in business. Nick Norman, thank you for the prime sub. Appreciate you, homie. Best of luck today in the challenge. And welcome to the Hoodie Gang. Ever listened to Super Guitar Bros? I haven't. They're gonna fetch and die. They're close to dying. Not quite at death. Oh. Yeah, I'm supposed to jam a Fable there, but if I draw another land, I can just start jamming Fables. I think it's fine just to wait here. Not play another Spell Pierce that we know about. Plus, if they ever crack a fetch, then we have them dead. Hey, Dudder, how you doing? Thanks again, Nick Norman. Appreciate you. I don't want to bolt, though. I could bolt the Ledger Shredder and get it out of here. I could bolt them. Bolting them puts them to 1. I can bolt the Shredder. I don't know if them going to 1 has any consequence. Probably just digging for Murktide at this point. I'm holding this land to discard to Fable also. Into Blood Moon. The fact that they're playing Blood Moon now just leaves them with dead cards in their hand. It's very nice against Scam. This matchup was significantly harder when they were playing more than 2 Murktides, but now they're only on 2 Murktides. I did lose to it twice though. So I can't say it's that much better, but I imagine it's a little bit better. Alright, we'll bin both of these lands. Land, gone. Okay. Give it. Hiya. Going to 2. Table number 2. Thoughts, comments, questions, concerns? Spell pierces? With Ninja Sex Party? I've definitely heard Ninja Sex Party before. Sorry, I missed that comment. Refilling with Spyro feels like that. Oh my god, they come in packs. I guess they come in what, Colts? They come in Colts of Pyromancers. Oops, all Spyros. I was even gonna say, like, refilling 2 cards with Spyro feels like that one Thanos meme. Let me see if I could open it. Like this Thanos meme, where he's like powered up. That's what it feels like, drawing 2 cards with Spyro. You get 2 more Pyros. I had one younger dude behind me that was extremely awkward and shouting awkward things the whole show. Did you make him feel uncomfortable? That's your job. I think I'm bidding one of these Spyros. They're shouting memes. That's amazing. I wouldn't even be mad. How do they plan on living through this turn? Fury's not going to do anything here. Do they have specifically 2 removal spells? I think makes you wonder. Lightning Bolt's lethal, Terminate's lethal. That's lethal. I guess it's not lethal. They have 2 removal spells. Because they do have the, they have Spell Pierce in their hand. If they have removal, Spell Pierce, I'm dead. I can't beat that. Bolt Pierce. Were you the Murktide player that pierced the heavens? Nope. Nope. That was a Turin Top and Gurren Lagann reference for any of you anime fans out there. One of the few animes I've seen, yet it was one of the best. That show's incredible. As long as you get through the first, like, 16 episodes, because the first 16 episodes can be pretty boring. After that, it gets so good, though. Bringing the 2 hearses, submit. It was like the worst Twitch chat person, but live. That's funny. I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna hope that they play turn 1 Ragavan. No, Ragavan? You drive a hard bargain, my friend. I really do need to hit the aim trainer for this. Clicking this little checkbox is more difficult than it seems. Do not try it at home. This deck can be beautiful in paper. without a doubt. I want to spend the lightning bolt or the fatal push here. Probably the lightning bolt because the fatal push can kill a big ledger shredder. So we'll just murder this Ragavan. They spell pierce me. I let it go and then I play Fury. I don't have to do anything here. They have to answer this first and foremost. I don't imagine they're playing Archmage's Charms anymore if they're playing Blood Moons. So I don't have to worry about them stealing it necessarily. Another one. I'm gonna end step push it. Counterspell. Spell Pierce would be fine. Counterspell would be fine. When should I buy all the Infinity Lands? I'm going to sell all of my expeditions on Moto and buy all Infinity Lands whenever they show up. I've actually never been excited for like new art in a while. I should say that excited rather, because they look sweet. They look very sweet. Pitch. We'll go for the Feign Death here. Worst case scenario, let's say they lightning bolt this. I still gotta go hers plus attack with Ragavan. This is another spell pierce. Flusterstorm. That I can't pay for. Yeah, all of them are very cool. One might say out of this world, puts on shades, hops in Lamborghini, drives away. Oh my god, how is he so cool? I could never hope to compete. Comic foiling's insane. It looks like the old Pokemon cards, which is why I'm especially hyped for them. Space-tacular. Michael Bay explosion in the background. Bam! Bam! Space-tacular. Eat. I will continue to eat your instants and sorceries. Delicious. Fuel for the car. It appears I have been brickwalled. That is fine. The car has an acceleration pedal as well. Beep beep. In for 4. Imagine I'm just gonna start eating stuff out of my graveyard. Because if I sit here and I don't do anything, like I don't attack with this hearse, then they're gonna eat. They're just not gonna do anything with theirs. Then they hold up their hearse for my hearse. I try to eat their instants and sorceries. They eat their instants and sorceries, which might be fine. But I feel like they just keep drawing expressive iterations, so I'm gonna lose this game. EI. Look, even Torok is like shaking fist in the air at EI. He's like, EI. That dress down's pretty bad for me, but at least I didn't animate the hearse into the dress down. You're eating my stuff with the car? Okay. I didn't expect that to happen. Captain Underpants. It kind of looks like Captain Underpants, you're not wrong. I mean, every time they connive, my Torok only gets stronger, so I don't even think I care too much about this. Watch him grow. My son. No fashion sense. At least he's got a bunch of cool eyeballs on his cape. That's worth something. My son, you've died. If you exile the same cards, yeah. So if they target something with their hearse and then I eat it, then I get the cards instead of them. Which I think I'm gonna do here. Just to win the Great Car Wars of 2022. Car Wars. Yeah, if they play scared, then I can't really do much. Why not attack with hers? Because they can animate this hers, and then they can block and then eat, and then I would lose my hers in that exchange. Let's get him off of Delirium. I don't feel like I'm in a great spot right now. Oh, yeah, that sounds about right. Blusterstorm, Lightning Bolt to connive. Okay. What if you play another card, then you target the card they target because you target those? Yeah. So if I had a second car out and I went eat and they went eat, I could go eat with the second car and then it would take them in the second car. Or I could activate the second car first and then let's say they activate this and then I could activate the big car. There's a lot of nuances to it. Let's see what all they're discarding here. What are you discarding? Island, Bobble. I need a Fury right now. And for them not to have like a counter spell here. I wonder if they have a Dress Down. Dress Down might be their last card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I already missed my attack window anyways. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They would still trade off hearses at this point. Shouldn't have activated this. Now they just gave me a hearse advantage unless they have Dress Down in hand. Suppose if they have Dress Down, then my hearse is going to get murdered if I go to animate. Which might be what they're banking on, is just having Dress Down. I see. Wonder how aggressive they're going to get. They probably can't get that aggressive still. They get attacked with the hearse. Okay. What? Why would you leave yourself dead like this? It just makes no sense. Why? Yeah, he didn't draw crazy. Like, we just kind of stumbled. And we mulliganed to 5. We had some really aggressive mulligans both games. I think we went to 5, game 1 and game 2. Well, Shieldred Scam as a 1-up is not good because you can't tutor it out, right? It's like, what do you want Shieldred against? Yeah, Business Terminate. Ornithopter, Pithing Needle, Welding Jar, double Urza Saga. I still take Pithing Needle. I could take Frogmite, Welding Jar. I guess it's Frogmite, Welding Jar. Nope. Some people are trying it out in the sideboard Yogg. DT was talking about trying it as well. It's an interesting idea. I don't know how good it's going to play out in practice. Yep, Saga and then a bunch of cards that don't matter. Them's the beats though. I just don't really know. I guess like it's fine against Scam. I still have Terminate. I don't know. It's probably fine against Scam. It's probably good against Murktide too. Because against Murktide, yeah, it's probably good against Murktide. Is this an activated ability? I suppose it is. They can name Underdog. Because every time they connive with Ledger Shredder, they're just taking damage. Ooh. Oh, hello, K Command. Is it an alternative casting cost? It's not a mana ability. I know that for sure. That's not a mana ability. It might be an alternate casting cost. I don't know why Needle wouldn't stop it, right? Cast a spell for its blast. It's an all cost, so Needle doesn't stop it. It's not an activated ability. Is that why? I guess it's because it's not an activated ability. It's just a casting cost instead. Needle does nothing. Well, today I learned that interaction never come up before. I don't think the opponent knew that either. Need to make this thing now. Pop, 2 damage. That's fine. I have a tap land in hand. Could pop this Ornithopter, prevent them from searching with or making an Urza Saga construct. I think that's probably for the best. Can't make a construct, they can only float mana now. And then go find whatever. Then if I draw a land, Blitz Underdog would be lethal, unless they find a creature here. Out an Ornithopter. Play the tap land, I'm guessing. And then what's the last card? Cranial Plate. Oh, it's a Thoughtcast. Into a Memnite, into a Frogmite. Okay. That seems pretty good. I don't think I mind taking 2 of these off the table. Dothy's still gonna get to sneak in for 3. Cranial Plating. It's a lot of damage. That's only 5 damage. It's not a ton. They have given up. Alright, let's get these Abrades. Spellbomb's fine enough. I think Magus is good. HCA is good. EE's fine. Ragamon's like the worst card. Generally, Dothy's not that good either. I think I can make an exception in like the strict affinity matchup because it just sneaks in a lot of damage. I don't think Underdog's worth it. Fatal Push at least answers the Urza Saga tokens. So we'll leave Fatal Push in. We could probably cut some Rebirth. Maybe 1 Rebirth. And I actually don't think I need this Pyrite Spellbomb. Let's try like this. I don't think they play Ravager. I imagine this is just the like 8 Thoughtcast effect. Affinity. That plays like 4 Cranial Platings and some Nettle Cysts. They usually don't play Ravager. The Ravager deck is the Scales deck. Hey, Snapcaster, thank you for the follow. I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna hope that they dump their hand. Tap land. That's not dumping your hand. Casually draws Grief. Expedition map, companion, Thought Monitor. Now the map can find them Urza Saga, so I probably don't want them to have this map. I think I take the map and the Thought Monitor. They can artifact land cycle if they want. Oh, they found the Urza Saga anyways. Good. Good. I was worried. I'm just gonna do this because it puts them on a massive clock, and I can Fatal Push their last thing also. Plus they can get a relic with Urza Saga, which I don't want to happen. Okay. RVNG. Yeah, I'll probably drop. I don't know if I'm gonna drop in the challenge. I might play just to see if I can top 32. Hey, Dilly. Good morning. This hand's good against Living End. I scam this out on turn 1, and then play turn 2 Dothy, and that should be good enough. Especially if they're playing Living End. What's Creativity's worst matchup? Burn. They can't beat Burn. Orvar. Burn with Orvar. There you go. That's their actual worst matchup. How many losses are unlikely to top 32? 32 stops at X3 most of the time. Depends on the number of rounds and whatnot. That's just like a general thing. Ink bonk. Pink Bonk Blood Moon. I could bolt my Fury here and sacrifice Dothy. It would come in, it would pop Street Wraith or the Aven Wind Caller. I don't need it. I'd probably just bolted face also. I have to take care of the flyer. Flyer's gonna be annoying. Kinda need the living end again. I can play the other Dothy. They need the living end to kill this thing. Otherwise they're gonna lose to it. Yeah, for the 150 play points, you just have to like win a few times. So basically, let's see. It's top 64, right? Yeah, 150. I can run the numbers through the calculator. Tournament calculator. Players 116. Rounds 8. This will tell you. So for top 64, there's 17. So this is top 32, ends at 5-3. So some 5-3s will make into top 32, most won't. And then the 4-4s are definitely like top 64. Not every 4-4 is going to make top 64. Dash this Ragavan, attack with Dash Ragavan Fury. Leave up Dothy. See what kind of interaction they have here. Could cast this Living End again. I have this Dothy back in the graveyard, which is just going to continually cause problems for them. Yeah, I've given up. Dothy pretty unbeatable in this matchup. Mags the Moon. Necro. Oroc's good too, I suppose. Orvar. Should we bring in Orvar? Nah, there's no way. There's no way. Cut the lightning bolts. Cut the K command. We're bringing Hitotsugu in case they have Leyline. I'm bringing Hitotsugu. Generally don't bring in Hitotsugu, but it's fine. This is your own Orvar. I wish you could, unfortunately. It says only opponent's effects. Keep this hand, double Dothy. Double Dothy across the sky. Still go in the graveyard, sure. I'll stream one more match. If we lose that match also, then I'll call it. I also just want to finish this league, though. You're 1-0 with Crab Shack. Please concede. Alright. I've given up. You win. I don't know if they're going to take Fury. I wonder what they're going to take out of this hand. I imagine they take Doth. No, they have to take Fury, right? I can just race them. I don't know what they can do here. They're kind of screwed. Getting a couple copies of Orvar from the LGS. I think it's a smart thing to do. There's Ragavan in there. I think I'm just shoving. I left this Dothy up in case they have another living end, but if they have another living end, they get nothing back, so I don't think I'm too worried about this. Showcase version for 35 cents a pop. Not too shabby. Good Cascade. I don't think that's... Alright, Bulma fan. Law for my state so I can practice here after my move. Nice. Best of luck, Dilly. I hope the move goes well. Also, is this the scam mirror? We're about to get down and dirty and do some mud wrestling. Brother. Oh, it's not the scammer. Never mind. I was ready to go full Hulk Hogan. It's just Yogg instead. Well, Dothy's good against them. Probably going to be pitching maybe land Maliki Rebirth here. Or the first Spyro. Hopefully no Yogg right off the bat. My hand is not that good. A hand with no one drop. They did mulligan. So I guess that they just didn't have mana dork. Probably means that their hand is full of grists and other scary things. How do I do it? This should be illegal. Speaking of things that should be illegal. Kill the grist. And next turn I get to Undying, cast a grist, and then cast a Spyro. That's disgusting. Oh my god. I could just play a Wall of Roots and then cast a Fury. Wow. It's the best line, probably the grist line still. I think that line is pretty solid because I get a token here. I can sacrifice the token. I can just start attacking. Grist. What round is this? This is just League. This is for the trophy in a League. But we're 2-2 in the challenge. I'm going to finish it off stream because I would like to go raid Apex Gaming because they've been sponsoring a ton of dog houses and they're going to sponsor the next one as well. I want to show them some love. Seemed like a good turn. Bonk bonk. Okay. Given up, have we? Reasonable. I think Cake Man's very good. Man, I'm sad I punted against creativity in the challenge, but that's okay. We have another opportunity tomorrow. Prove ourselves. Something about becoming the very best that no one ever was. ACA just for the dorks, pretty much. I don't know if it's actually good against them. That's one card I haven't decided if it's good against Yogg. I talked about it with DT, and DT said sometimes it's good against Yogg, sometimes it's bad against them. So, I don't know if it's worth it yet. He doesn't really know either. I've been discussing it with him, and he's like, yeah, sometimes it's impactful if they have like an all dork hand draw, and like if they have the Strangle Geist and the Grist type of draw, then it just does nothing. It's very hit or miss. So I've been trying it out. I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep it in the sideboard or not for this matchup. Like keep it in the sideboard plan, I should say. Keep this. Not great, but at least it has some interaction. If I said you a brownie, make you feel better, I would. Appreciate that, Dilly. And probably play wall. We started on basic forest, so I can't moon them effectively at the moment. Still shut them off with black though. Take one. Dude, Young Wolf is OP. How do we stop this Young Wolf? The Uvenwald makes no allowances for youth. Today's newborn is either tomorrow's hunter or tomorrow's lunch. Wall. Whoosh. Young Wolf versus Young Dingo. Well, am I gonna become tomorrow's lunch? Maybe. I need a Fury. Fury one time for the one time. Messenger. Could push half this messenger, but I don't think it's worth it. That's interesting. I think it's probably worth it to do that here. Like all their payoffs, their chords, their yogs, whatever they have. Grist and a wall. I'll take them both. I have to beat 4 power coming at me. Doable. Doable so long as they don't top deck Yogg. I'm dead to top deck Yogg in any capacity. Whether it be Eldritch Evolution, the actual Yogg itself. Fable. I like Fable. Fable seems good here. Yeah, we're 2-2 in the challenge, 4-0 in this league. I'll take the 3 block here. Hopefully I just draw some, like, mana dorks. That's not really a mana dork. Kind of qualifies as one, I suppose. Can I get a Fury? Dothy? Reef, not really what I'm looking for. Dothy seems acceptable. I could shock this in, go to 3, play Dothy, play Pyro. If I attack with the Goblin Shaman, then I'll have to block, go to 1. That's risky. Very risky. I think it's probably worth doing though. Maybe not. I just play Dothy and then go block, go to 3. That's probably safer. Probably much safer. Because they also have the Dryad Arbor that they can get. So shocking and doing that Living Dead to Dryad Arbor actually. I'm glad I did it the way I did it. Because I kind of forgot about Dryad Arbor until now. What is the best build of Jun Shift? Probably the one I have on my Twitter currently. That was the one I found to be the best. Obviously you can tinker with it and whatnot. It's just like a rough idea I had. But I think the wishes are better than not having the wishes. Slapping in with everything, huh? That one is the land. Put Undying this, get back Geralf's Messenger. That's kind of cool. Let's do that. I would like this Geralf's Messenger. Now I'm just presenting like a ton of damage on the board. And I can like Reflection, copy Spyro. Draw a bunch of cards. Oh, there goes that plan. My cards! Plan out the window. Plan number 2, draw a Fury. That's a good backup plan. Most they could do is Dryad Arbor. No Dryad Arbor. I was gonna say Dryad Arbor, Strangleroot Geist. I have a blocker here. We did it. We did it. Let's open them. How's the underdog? It's been good. Oh. Nut. Jadar, Meeting of the 5, Rankle. Rankle. The Sage is huge though. What a good pickup. Alright, that's trophy number 13, I believe. Pretty good. I'd like to be doing a little bit better in these challenges, but shit, I've been playing kind of loose in them. So, I just need to play a little bit tighter, I think. I have, like, full confidence in this list, for the most part. Orvars were obviously experimental, but they've been really good. I think it's worth it. I think it's worth the 3 Orvars, especially after playing against creativity. I could have won an unwinnable game just because of this card, and for that I think it's worth it. I think this is going to be my new list going forward, until creativity falls out of favor. Maybe I want... The only other consideration is cutting an Orvar. Oh, it's lagging. Look at the lag. It's going up in EE. Down an Orvar. I think that could be good too. Just play 2 Orvars instead, and have more game against Hammer. I haven't decided yet.
Have you peaked? Bing bong, bing bong, bing bing bong. Have you peaked? You're a third-rate duelist.
I can't take it anymore.